Good afternoon. Today is Friday, the 19th of December, 2025, and the time now is 1 p.m. in the afternoon. My name is Honest John, the son of John O'Sullivan, or Roughneck, or the Rugged Miller, and I'm a boxer, prize fighter, pugilist. Knowledge is power. Have you ever heard that expression, that saying, or that not proverb, what you call it, idiom, proverb, saying, knowledge is power? And is knowledge power? No, it's not. Knowledge is not power. No, knowledge is not power. Knowledge is not power. No, knowledge is power. Power, we think of power as Almighty God, the absolute power. When I say we don't all think that. Some people don't believe that there is a God. Yeah, it's in the world, in this world of ours, there's people that they think they might think that, no, that's not the case. So, but power for those that have faith, think that God is the ultimate power source. So is knowledge power? No, knowledge in itself is not power. Knowledge is just knowledge. So, for instance, like this watch, if you don't have, if the watch becomes faulty and or it stops working, and you have the knowledge. You're a person trained into how into the workings of watches and how you can repair it. You can open it up and fix it. Now, most people, and no disrespect, but most people would say, you know what, it's broke, it's not working. I'll go buy another one because these are what 20, no more than 20, £29. So you might go and buy another one. But some people will fix it because they've got the knowledge, they've got the expertise, the experience. I think, okay, I'm going to open up, I'm going to fix it. So, yes, that. So having that knowledge is good because then if the watch breaks or watch is break, you can fix it. So that's good. So knowledge is power in that sense. You've got the power to repair. But overall, knowledge has power. Yeah, I suppose there's power in it. It depends how you look at it, how you perceive it, and in what context you use it. It's contextual in what context because if you can repair something, can fix something that was broken, and you have that knowledge, then it's power. Yeah, the knowledge is power. But as humans, in our human family, in our history on Earth, because we are the human family, in our history over the centuries, we think of power as um, um, not in that way. We think of power in another way, like armies and the armies and government and things like that as power. Did that make sense to you? Say it again. So we, the human family, in our civilization, we got Africa, we got Australia, isn't it? We got Europe. We have they're there. We got United States of America. So we think of power as being government leaders, government leaders, people elected to high office, the president or the prime minister. That's their power. At the end of the day, at the end of the day, it means like if you step back and put that through your mind, like the president or the prime minister or those elected to that high office, there's power. Yeah, power because they can make decisions that can affect a lot of people in their nation or continent or country. Yeah, it's powerful. So, but they don't have power. They don't have power in the sense of see, you see what I mean? It's a tricky thing. It's that's a good question. Knowledge is power. It depends in what way. I mean, knowledge. Like, if okay, so one last example now. I have a book about um um. I have a book about I have a book about anything. Could be a book about anything. Um, anything on rugby. How to play on rugby. So I read that book, or I'm not interested in rugby actually. I'm more interested in boxing, but I read a book about rugby. So I've acquired information, which is like knowledge. So is that powerful? It's powerful because I didn't know before. Like if I buy a book, if I order it today and I get it delivered because they really quick now when you order online, either tomorrow or the next day, and I read it. I'm more knowledgeable then than I am now in terms of rugby. But really, because I said I'm not really interested in rugby, it's not really that powerful as it could be. If I was really interested in it, I said, you know what? I bought the one book. If I ordered the one book and I read it, and then I said, well, that's really interesting. I'd like to know more. So I read or the next book down, another book on the same thing, rugby. It's not really power. It's just an accumulation of knowledge in that particular sport. So it depends in what context.